I started this episode so confident. I was so sure I had an idea of who was behind what and why. But everyone is a goddamn liar on this train. Okay, no, that's locked.
This door leading up.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Let's go. Can we talk with Matteo? Over in the Athens-Paris coach? No, he's gone too. How about Tayyip? Let's get outside and see if any of those fellas might have something to say. Wait, what's happening? This isn't your typical going outside cutscene. Shit!
Let go of me. Ow! Take your hands off me. Put me down. Put me down. You will never get away with this.
We getting hooked over the edge?
Oh,
Shit. It's Spy from TF2. I knew he was in on it with Scout.
Ow!
Okay, who is it? Is it Michelle? Or is this the mustache man? He didn't lock it! Are you fucking stupid? Okay, well, the door's not locked, so let's just walk out and go outside.
It is secured somehow on the outside.
No, it is not. Break the door down. Just kick it.
It is secured some...
Poirot, shut up. I don't need your schizophrenic episodes right now in my head. This door... I literally saw him hang the lock on the hook and walk away. Okay, what do we have to work with?
An antique stove.
Yes, don't be so excited about the antique stove. There's snow coming in from the ceiling, which means that there's a hole somewhere. How do we get that angle, though? The window? You can squeeze through there. You can totally squeeze through there.
It is far out of your reach, mademoiselle.
No, it's not! It's right there! Like, if the bars were vertical, I could understand that. This is... That's too easy. Too easy. Oh, we lost our entire inventory. Oh, damn. All of our evidence out the window.
An antique stove.
Okay, she's so excited about the antique stove. Okay, what do we have to work with in here?
It is secured somehow on the outside.
I'm not sure yet if this was an attempt on our life or not. Because, like, they could have thrown us over the edge of the cliff and have been done with it. But instead they locked us in here. Is there something under the bed? There is.
Princess Dragomirov's parasol.
What? 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 Literally what reason? Has she been out here too? Nobody on this goddamn thing tells us anything.
An antique.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use the umbrella to knock off the lock. Okay, I guess we couldn't have kicked that. Well, hey, now we can get out of here, get back to the train, and dust that lock for fingerprints. What's this? Is this all our shit?
The most generous of kidnappers. Are all your belongings restored to you?
They took the knife, didn't they? They gave us the gun. No, we still have the stiletto. Did they take fingerprints? Dude, what? They literally didn't seem to care.
I see nothing.
Okay, then.
Ah, the snow. It is
Oh, wait, did they take our damn snowshoes? Hey, how come that guy didn't need snowshoes to haul us out here? Okay, well,
That isn't good.
we do have our snowshoes, at least. Oh, geez, it's blizzarding. I hadn't even realized that. I think we go this way. Okay, I can kind of see the screen. Oh my god, imagine if the train is
This
fucking
looks
gone.
like a...
Imagine if the train cleared up and left without us. I would actually cry. Okay, it's still here. Whew. Well, that was interesting. Okay, we're going to Poirot. Poirot should probably be the first person we tell after an attempt has been made on our life. And Michel is still not back to his post. Very suspicious. Poirot.
Monsieur Poirot.
Okay,
And
skip
that
through
is
the muffled.
everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle.
Okay, okay, there's a lot to say, actually. Yeah, we can fill him in on everything we figured out, and then I guess afterwards we're going to tell him that, you know, we got conked over the head, Nancy Drew style.
Can we use the ham radio to help the investigation?
Oh, but certainly. This is a marvelous stroke of luck. Too often the coincidences, they help the criminal. What a refreshing change to have one that will aid Poirot. I have the friend, Monsieur Louis. His son Barnabas is a boy of much energy and interests. One of these is the radio of ham, as his
Radio of
reports in a
ham.
recent correspondence. Young Barnaby can be our eyes and ears in the outside world. His letters to call are there in my valise in the letter from his father. Use the radio of ham to find out more from him about our current predicament. Oh, he is an invaluable asset, mademoiselle.
Okay, so we have a friend on the other side now?
Do not forget to secure his letters, or you will not have the information needed to reach young Barnaby.
Secure the letters. He said it was something in his suitcase. Okay. We'll look into that in a minute. Let's go ahead and fill him in on everything else.
This driving license indicates
Basically that
Foscarelli
everyone knows
has
each
been a
other.
chauffeur.
And we're
A
all,
not
like,
unnatural
invited to the
profession for a
Armstrong
man who
family
loves the
family
motor cars.
gatherings.
This book of Masterman's reveals more than he knows.
Love's Captive by the inestimable Mrs. Arabella Richardson, yes. And what does it reveal to you?
We found out he was military. And also that he's a hopeless romantic. Okay, let's be nice to Masterman. He's an alright dude.
He was in the military.
Most men of a certain age fought in the war, mademoiselle. Even Poirot. Still, it is worth pursuing. Well done.
Schmidt has something suspicious about her recipe box, apparently.
Hildegard Schmidt's recipe box is suggestive.
I know we had some...
You remember
she was
at
acting
dinner how
weird.
she was most opinionated with the waiter while studying the menu? And the label on the box, it is interesting as well. My lady's recipes. Now that suggests that she is accustomed to cooking for her employers. Not a duty one attaches to the lady's maid, n'est-ce pas?
Okay, something is definitely going on with Dragomirov and Schmidt. And I don't know what it is, but I like Dragomirov. She reminds me of Olenna Tyrell from Game of Thrones, and Olenna Tyrell reminds me of my grandmother. So I don't want to throw my grandmother under the bus here.
Mary Debenham's handkerchief does not match the one found next door.
No. Despite the middle name of Hermione beginning with an H, I did not think that the expensive handkerchief would belong to her. No. The handkerchief of Mademoiselle Debenham is precisely the type one might expect to find in the luggage of a young English woman of her class.
We know it belongs to the princess, though.
The handkerchief with the H belongs to the princess.
I confess I should have remembered that in the Cyrillic alphabet
Oh, now it returns to you.
it's written as N. And she has a strong motive to want Ratchet dead. But are we meant to believe that this elderly woman prances about in the scarlet silk kimono? Or could strike with such ferocity?
You bring up a good point. Although, there's definitely multiple murderers.
Schmidt is accustomed to cooking for her employers, as we suspected.
And her mistake in how long she has been in the employ of the princess is remarkable. A difference 1/3 less than her mistress claims. 10 years. We must look deeper into this. What course do you suggest?
We're gonna check their alibi now, aren't we? Okay, ask the Countess the name of the Armstrong cook, and we will radio Barnaby. Are we suggesting that Schmidt isn't actually the are we saying that the Schmidt and Dragomirov aren't who they say they are? They obviously had some kind of facade they were playing right there, and Schmidt messed it up when she said she had been working for her for the wrong amount of time.
I will ask the Countess the name of the Armstrong cook.
The Countess has lied to us most shamelessly already, I'm afraid, mademoiselle. No, I think young Barnaby could better serve us here.
Okay, so we are going to talk to Barnaby anyways. So now we're just about caught up to him. We can tell him about all these different secret identities we found out about.
Mascarelli was the Armstrong chauffeur.
It was a deduction most simple.
God, are you really saying that you knew all this, Poirot?
Masterman was Colonel Armstrong's valet.
And he's Batman during the war.
Greta Olsen was Daisy Armstrong's nurse.
This may explain the zeal with which she cares for her young charges at her mission, and why she never had any children of her own.
Doesn't change the fact that she's evil.
The Armstrong nurse was named New Daughter.
An odd name, that. What nationality do you think?
Slavic or Scandinavian?
Well, perhaps. I think that the Countess has the most fanciful mind and is quite adept at her word games. She is playing them now. Neue Daughter sounds, I think, only by coincidence, vaguely Scandinavian. Olsen is, of course, authentic Scandinavian.
New Daughter. New Daughter. Olsen. Old Son.
What?
It is not yet fact, but it is worth pursuing.
What the fuck? What are we implying now? That her name is like a riddle that's supposed to mean old son in reference to the mispronunciation that the Countess gave us? I don't know. Okay, let's talk more about the Countess now.
The Countess recognized no one on the train.
Including Madame la Princesse, her sister's godmother. Monsieur McQueen she may also have seen, but he has grown much, of course, and the appearance changes. But a woman of the advanced years of the princess does not change so much, I think. No, I find this lack of recognition the most damning point against the Countess in all of her evasions and lies. So you see now why the Countess's failure to recognize anyone grows beyond suspicious.
Perhaps she is nearsighted. If she were the second murderer in Ratchet's room last night, that might explain why she didn't notice he was already dead.
You know, at times you remind me so of my good friend Hastings.
Who is Hastings? Do I have to be an Agatha Christie fan to get that reference?
The nursemaid Suzanne, who threw herself to her death, was French.
Oui. To know her full name might be instructive.
And, Helena Gilbert's governess. Old hag named Freebody.
Helena Gilbert's governess was an old hag named Freebody.
What an unfortunate name for an old hag is Freebody. It is more apt a name for the generation of flippers.
Flappers. The fast young women were called flappers in America. Thank goodness skirts are finally lengthening again.
Jesus.
As you say. I wonder if during your time at university in England you had occasion to patronize the clothing shops for the fashionable woman in London.
No, Monsieur Poirot, not on a student's budget.
There is such a shop near my own tailor called Debenham and Freebody. And the description the Countess gives to you is as far from the attractive young woman Mary Debenham as one could hope to get.
Wait.
Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the
Okay, yes, the
we
report
are
is
now
not
armed
complete.
with much more.
Go over ground we've already been. Is he saying that this could be the same Mary Debenham? Or maybe Mary's married? I don't know. Let's get into his suitcase now.
The letter. Now I'd better put Monsieur Poirot's clothes back exactly as I found them.
Okay, we'll give this a read in our documents real quick. What about this suitcase?
I wouldn't
Okay, looks like it's the same suitcase both times. So, ham radio puzzle. I'm surprised that we weren't actually able to tell him that we got kidnapped and brought out to the woods. And I also don't know... Let me just try real quick to make sure that's not an option. No, it's not. He won't let us talk about it. Okay, I'm not sure what we're supposed to infer from the parasol having been out there. Let's take a close look at it. For all its finery, it doesn't look like it does its job very well. And real quick, there was also a remark when we picked up all of our kidnapper luggage that was everything still intact. So I'm assuming did something get taken? We still have Dragomirov's locket. Do we still have the picture of Michel and his family? We do. Or we're assuming that's his family. Hartmann's credentials, blah blah blah. Do we still have all of our fingerprints? Looks like it. Okay, if something was taken, I'm not sure what it was yet. Alright, otherwise, documents. And this is letter from Poirot's friend. Okay, I'll give this a quick read. 2nd of December, 1934. My dear Poirot, I hope this note finds you well, and I trust your investigations in Turkey are proceeding satisfactorily. For myself, I am sorry to report that negotiations with the Argentinian delegation are not advancing as we had hoped. There is much reluctance on the part of their chief delegate, a Senor Constalvo, that no one seems to understand. There is some mystery here, my friend. If our trade relations with South America are to remain intact, the truth must be uncovered. Therefore, I beg of you, my dear friend, as soon as your work in Turkey is complete, to return to England and take up this matter. Much depends on our concluding these delicate negotiations satisfactorily and with as much dispatch as possible. Okay, so this is what he's doing right now. He needs to go back to London to help with some diplomatic mystery with South America. In your last letter, you kindly asked after my son, Barnabas, whom you met at Christmas, the young man with the enthusiasm for crime and all things electrical. Poirot, he has become a ham. I see the look of bewilderment you're directing me, even across all the miles that separate us. I don't mean the thigh meat from a hog, and no, he has not run off and joined an acting troupe at the age of 17. He is a ham radio operator. He has call letters and everything. Here we go. 2N2THR. He tells me, Father, a chap needs those if he wants to transmit directly to me. The equipment was quite expensive, but it's apparently top hole, as he says. Quite powerful. He tells me he exchanged messages with some fellow in Finland a few nights ago. At least he thinks it was Finland. His Morse code isn't quite up to snuff as yet. Still, it was very exciting. I still look forward to your return. England needs her adopted son to solve this perplexing mystery of the Argentinian trade delegate. Yours, Luez. Okay. So, the ham radio puzzle then. Actually, real quick, we'll come to that in a second. I want to make sure, did I talk with everybody? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me. We talked with everybody, but we couldn't find the train attendants. So let's actually go back to the Athens-Paris coach. We couldn't find Matteo or Michelle, which is pretty sussy if I do say so myself. So let's go into the vacant room. Now, I would be pretty stumped as to how to do this puzzle if it weren't for the fact that we were already able to put down this bowl of orange juice. So now I need to figure out what else there is we have to use on it. The copper bracelet does not look like it has any function. This could take a minute for me to give things a good look. It's a very... I'm assuming we need a conductor of some kind. And we do have a book on Morse code, don't we? Ice tongs?
Your current...
No. Footprint on ice. Damn.
I won't do that.
I don't know what the meat cleaver's for.
There's no power.
Okay. I wonder if there's a hint that I have not uncovered yet.
This seems to be a security door.
Wait, the security door's locked again? Oh, wait. Did we? No, we still have the key, don't we?
That key doesn't fit.
No! Was the key to the security door taken from us? Oh, that is so petty! That's why they kidnapped us. They needed to take the key to the security door. Damn it!
That key...
Okay, there's got to be another way we can open this up, because that probably means that the freaking murderer is right on the other side of this wall.
The good detective...
Jeez. Okay, well, I'm sufficiently stumped, but I did receive a miniature hint from somebody in the Discord, actually. I forget who it was that gave the hint, but they told me that I should go have a good look in Annie's room once I get back from that episode. So, something, of interest? Doesn't seem like it. Did they bug the lamp? Did they take my shoes? Did they take my luggage? Nope, that on my face.
Regardez, mademoiselle.
Regardez, mademoiselle. Okay, now that's, Did my dumbass... I must have forgotten to take that the first time through, but... Yeah, she still talked about it. So yeah, Helena rode the roller coaster, but I could not. Okay, yeah, so that's not important. We found out about that last time. I must have just sequence broke lightly, and then our luggage.
The notorious scarlet
What the
kimono in your bag, mademoiselle.
Well, of all the nerve.
Did we just get... Did we
I
just get
don't
evidence planted on us? Are you shitting me? Okay, we have the kimono now. Magnify that shit. Found in my suitcase of all places. Dude, if anyone finds out about this, we're about to become super suspicious. Christ. Okay, can we fingerprint it? No, it's fucking fabric. What are you thinking? There's no way we can fingerprint this. I should try anyways.
I can't get...
No, I didn't think so. Okay, I don't know what to make of that. But let's go tell Poirot right now. Poirot, I think I know. I think I know now why somebody kidnapped me
And that is
briefly.
everything I...
We progress.
Maybe they were trying to ditch the evidence. Okay, and then okay, let's go to kimono first.
The scarlet kimono turns up in my luggage. I swear to you, it does not belong to me.
Oh, mademoiselle, I have no doubt of that. You have vigorously pursued its owner's identity. No, no, no. It is a defiance, you understand? It is a gauntlet thrown down. Very well. We take it up.
And this is a bit of outdated information, I believe.
The postcard I found in Greta Olsen's suitcase tells a story.
This card, it speaks to Poirot in many ways. Coney Island is, I think, on the Long Island of New York in America. A country she claims not to have visited.
Okay, we know all of
Mademoiselle
this.
Olsen does not send the postcard to Sweden as she perhaps intended, but saves it as a keepsake for herself. It is not a happy memory, this. A last brief moment in the sun for a family soon to be swept away by the storm. Merci, mademoiselle.
Okay,
We are now
yes.
armed.
Report is not complete, I imagine. But man, I would have never found that kimono in the suitcase without a hint. So thank you to whoever it was that dropped that hint earlier. These bathrooms have not been important at all.
I cannot take these towels.
I cannot take these towels.
cannot.
It would behoove my murder investigation. There's more important things than fine linen right now, Annie. And there's still no train employees anywhere. Michelle, this is very suspicious. Like, this is adding you to maximum suspiciousness.
This door is tightly locked.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Maybe he's just taking a shit. Michelle?
It's locked fast.
Are you in there, Michelle? Okay. Well, I guess it's ham radio time, because Poirot gave us the instructions and the prompting to go do the ham radio, and I don't know what to do with this information from here, to be totally honest. But, like, I don't know. It's a goofy puzzle, and I'm probably missing something.
This is neither.
I just can't think of where I would find new items
I
at this
enjoy
point.
women.
Okay, everyone, I got myself a hint because this is a ridiculous puzzle. I am so bad at hidden object game puzzles where it's about combining stuff in your inventory, because realistically it seems like there'd be a shit ton of solutions, and they're all equally nonsensical. So we do have everything we need to finish this, and like I said, it was just a matter of using conductors over and over again. However, there were unknown variables that have to be done in the tool combination zone. For starters, I believe we're supposed to combine the butter knife with the pliers to create
I bent the blade of the butter knife back on itself.
a bent butter knife. Okay. So now does this pop in here somewhere?
I won't do.
The good
No.
detective.
Okay. This then needs to be combined with two other items. We're making a telegraph key right now, apparently. And I think it's actually 3 items that need to be combined, which I don't like the sound of, because that's a lot to do. And I know that one of them is the nails, and I forget what it said the third one is. God, how the fuck does this make anything? This is like the...
Those don't.
This is the Agatha Christie equivalent of sticking a fork in a wall socket. Is it the copper wire?
Something is.
What about the copper bracelet?
Those don't.
No. The hammer? Are we gonna drive the nails in?
A makeshift telegraph key.
Okay.
I constantly amaze myself.
Okay, maybe I'm just not familiar with paraphernalia of this era, but I don't understand what this thing is or what it does. Is it just to tap and, like, send transmissions and shit?
There's no power.
Okay, and we still need to find power. Now do we just use the wire?
I don't think that...
Why is it not appropriate to just use fucking copper wire as a conductor? Do we need to combine it with the fireman's glove so we don't zap ourselves?
This doesn't...
No. Okay, what if we combine the copper wire with the copper bracelet for double conductor ability?
Those don't...
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, you guys are gonna love this. We can't just use the copper wire. We have to combine it with the meat cleaver in order to get... Wait for it. Wait for it. It's really good. It's really good, you guys. A cut length of copper wire. So apparently it was too much work to just unfurl it naturally.
I suppose that will do as a telegraph key.
Okay, so now we have a telegraph key.
I have a makeshift...
And we have no power source still. Please tell me I can just throw the copper bracelet on now. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just combine it with the meat cleaver or something.
You presume...
No. Okay. This has to be what the copper bracelet is for. Like, it's literally copper.
The copper bracelet is now straight with a hooked end.
Okay, please work.
I have a makeshift...
Okay. There's got to be, like, one missing piece. What is it? Do I have a clip or something somewhere? Is it the ice tongs? Okay. Okay, this is bullshit and it makes no sense.
With any luck, that will power the radio, at least for a short time.
We're using Ratchet's statue to power it somehow? There cannot be this much electricity in orange juice. I don't know what they used to put in orange juice back then, but there's no way.
There's no power.
Oh my god, just
There,
turn it on.
The radio is ready to be used.
Okay, bogus puzzle, super bogus puzzle, but I'm glad to have it behind me.
Superb, mademoiselle. You do not need to learn the Morse code if you have the book as reference.
Alright, Barnabas, let's do it. Tell me what I need to know. I'm phoning a friend. Hello, Barnaby Lewis here. Who is that? You know, just your friendly neighborhood amateur detective. A Lady Ham, I say. Well done. Jolly ho. You are working with my father's friend, M. Poirot, the famous detective. Murder? Of course I'll help in any way I can. I have ham friends all over the world. Tell me what information you require, and I'll have it dispatched. Oh boy. Okay, this is interesting. It's like a new person to talk to. Time to check literally what we know about everybody. Let's make sure Hartmann's on the level. Can you confirm that Cyrus Hartmann works for McNeil's detective agency in New York? I'll see what I can do. Okay, looks like we're going to be asking a lot of questions and not getting too many immediate answers. Okay, I'm going to read all these out loud because, as you can probably tell, Annie does not actually say these questions out loud. What can you find out about the family of a train company employee of a train company employee named Pierre Michel? So now we're asking about Michel now. Sorry. What was the name of the actress Linda Arden's husband? How does Linda Arden fit into this? I don't remember that name. Is there a Count Rudolf Andreni attached to the Hungarian diplomatic service? Oh, so we're suspicious he might not even be a real count. And how about Countess Andreni? What can you tell me about her? See what you can learn about the service record of Colonel Francis Gordon Arbuthnot. Watch him be like dishonorable discharge for starting an uprising in India. It's like John Rambo or something. What can you tell me about Mary Debenham? She's probably the grocer that Poirot is talking about. What can you find out about an American named Hector McQueen? I don't know how to tell you this, Annie, but there's probably more than one Hector McQueen. You gotta give more details than that. Matea Reverte. Okay, you know what? It looks like we're just asking about literally everyone. Asking about Klaus, anything to help. Ask about Mrs. Caroline Hubbard. Let me see what I can dig up. Discover about Greta Olsen, Swedish missionary in Gemlik, Turkey. Let me look into this further. I'm surprised he didn't just instantly say that she was villainous. Can you find out the name of the cook in Colonel Armstrong's house? Says it shouldn't be a problem. And can you find out the last name of Suzanne, Daisy Armstrong's nursemaid? Thanks for your help. I'll check back soon. Okay. So, I don't know what to do about
that will
that.
save the cell from draining while I'm not using it.
I guess we go kill some time now? I don't know if the game's actually going to have it on a timer or not. Basically, all we did right there was just ask him about literally everyone on board this train, and some people who are not even on the train. So yeah. What do we do now? Foscarelli, you still got that deck of cards? You're still super suspicious for having fingerprints literally everywhere, but still.
Keep your eye on your step. This is what they say in America. Watch it.
Watch it. Okay. Well, I don't know if the game just wants me to wait a certain amount of time before calling back, or if there's actually more events I need to uncover now. Let's see how fast Barnabas works.
There, the radio is ready to be used.
Barnaby here, I have the information. Wow, he works fast. What did you find out about Pierre Michel? Pierre Michel has no family. He is not married, and his parents are deceased. The poor fellow is alone in the world. Really? Who the hell is in that picture with him, then? Did you confirm Cyrus Hartmann's employment? I can confirm that Cyrus Hartmann has worked for McNeil's detective agency in New York for nearly 15 years. Okay, Hartmann's solid. I was right to trust him. What was the name of actress Linda Arden's husband? Okay, I forget how this plays into the game. Linda Arden was never married, but the father of her 2 children was rumored to be a theatrical producer named Mark Gilbert. Show people, the rules just don't seem to apply to them. Gilbert. Do we know somebody named Gilbert is the last name? I forget. Tell me about Debenham. She's connected to that grocery store, isn't she? Mary Debenham comes from a good family, daughter of a Sussex clergyman, has had several positions as a governess both here and abroad. So no connection to that store Poirot mentioned. Interesting. How about Arbuthnot then? Did he get up to any antics in his military? Colonel Arbuthnot is serving in India, Royal Northumberland Fusiliers, solid but undistinguished military career of almost 30 years. God damn, he's Jack Nicholson from A Few Good Men. How about the Counts then? Anything about Count Rudolf Andrini? Count Rudolf Andrini is one of the rising young stars in the Hungarian diplomatic corps. He has served in several major capitals of the world. And the Countess? Countess Andrini married the Count just over a year ago. Maiden name was Gilbert. There we go, Gilbert. That's the Gilbert we were talking about. So, Linda Arden, the actress, was married to a Mark Gilbert and had children. Does that mean that the Countess is the daughter of an actress? Who, I forget how she fits into the story. How about Klaus the chef? Klaus has had literally zero suspicion on this game. I could only locate one item on this chef fellow. Newspaper account of an outbreak of ptomaine at Stuttgart, Germany restaurant where he was the head chef. Nobody died, no charges filed, although he did go after a reporter with a cleaver, it seems. Yep, that sounds like Klaus. Everything checks out there. How about Hector McQueen? Hector McQueen graduated from Princeton, a university the Yanks call Ivy League. No idea what that means. Since then, he's been gadding about the world doing this and that. Not much to tell, I'm afraid. And he also makes an appearance as Scout from Team Fortress 2. What did you learn about Caroline Hubbard? Checked. Oh god, there's a lot. Checked with the American embassy with your Mrs. Hubbard. You'd think a middle-aged lady could manage to stay out of trouble, but she's filed various nonsensical complaints about beggars accosting her, service at hotels, unfair prices from street vendors, and so on with consuls in London, Paris, Prague, and Istanbul. They are of the opinion that she should return to America and stay there. God damn, yeah, she has no short list of things to complain about. Okay, here's the smoking gun right here. Greta Olsen. What'd you dig up on her? Give me the tea, sis. Hold on to your hat. This is amazing. Greta Olsen is really Greta Olsen, a Swedish nurse and missionary working at a school in Gemlik. Sorry, my little joke. She is who she claims to be. Okay, so obviously this guy is one of the murderers. He's in cahoots. Because he just told me a lie. I know for a fact that that woman is actually Hellspawn. You're kidding me. There's no way. She's not. Mark my words, Barnaby. You're impeding this investigation. There's no damn way. Mateo Reverte, what about him? Spanish ham radio enthusiast. One incident when he was younger. Stabbed some fellow with a knife during a fight. but a good report on him from Monsieur Bou in Istanbul. I say Bou was beside himself with worry over your train getting stuck in the snow. I didn't mention that I was in contact with you. Thought it'd be better to be discreet. So, we have a serial stabber on this train. Or at least a single incident stabber. All the same, he has experience with stabbing people. And somebody on this train got stabbed oodles of times. Did you find out the name of the cook in the Colonel Armstrong's house? The Armstrong cook was a German woman by the name of Hildegard Schmidt! There we go! There we go, we got one. Hildegard Schmidt was holding out on us. She worked... Literally this entire goddamn train was the house staff of the Armstrong estate. Okay, so we can go probably bring that up with her. And did you find out the last name of the Suzanne the nursemaid? Suzanne Ferrier, born in Paris. That's all, I'm afraid. Can you research the service record of a Colonel Toby Armstrong? This was a hidden option. This didn't pop up till we said everything else. So this is the Armstrong father who we're asking about. Thanks for your help. Oh, okay, so we need to wait for him to get back to us. Okay.
That will save.
That's gotta be noteworthy. Let's go tell Poirot about what we just found out. Pierre has no family. Hildegard Schmidt was in fact the cook for the Armstrong family. And also Greta is literally Moriarty from Sherlock. Poirot. Alright, Poirot. Hold on to your hat, man.
Your return. So is there more to report to me, mademoiselle?
Muffled.
And that is everything.
We progress, mademoiselle.
Alright, let's see what he thinks. Countess Andreni's maiden name is Gilbert. Now remind me who this Linda Arden bloke is we're talking about.
Countess Adreni's maiden name is Gilbert.
Not a very Hungarian name, that.
Her accent is more American than Hungarian.
Yeah, we know that. We pieced that together. Michelle has no family.
Yeah, Michelle has no family.
Never married? Parents dead? His sister, her husband, and a niece dead in the car crash? Oh, this is enough to explain the sadness that haunts him. And
Wait.
He carries the happy family photograph with him, a wife and a child.
Wait, his sister and niece dead. Who is the wife and child? I'm so confused then. Is that his sister and his niece? Maybe. It doesn't explain why Dragomirov has a picture of that girl.
Barnaby confirms Colonel Arbuthnot served with Colonel Armstrong.
We, the Royal Northumberland Fusiliers, a regiment most distinguished.
Okay, Barnaby has discovered that the last name of Armstrong cook was Schmidt. Yeah, and also that the first name was Hildegard, which literally is Hildegard Schmidt, and also German.
Barnaby has discovered that the last name of the Armstrong cook was Schmidt.
All of her ladies have said that she was a wonderful cook.
Okay. Susan Ferrier. This did not help us, but we do have a name for the nursemaid.
The nursemaid's full name was Suzanne Ferrier.
French. Yet no apparent connection to any of the others involved in that case. Ah, well, not every clue will lead somewhere.
Maybe she faked her death. Maybe she's the mustache man. Who knows?
Cyrus Hartmann has worked for McNeil's for almost 15 years.
I wonder.
What do you mean you wonder? Is there something suspicious about the number 15? Is it number 15 Burger King foot lettuce?
The father of Linda Arden's children was named Gilbert.
No marriage, just children. Ah, the smart set is often not so smart, I think. Merci, mademoiselle.
Yes, the report is not yet complete. That will probably give us ample time, though, for Barnaby to figure out the one last question we asked him, which was about the military service of the Armstrong father, who served with Masterman. He was his Batman, which I'm going to pretend I know what that means in a military context. Barnaby here, I have the information. Fire away, Barnaby. What about Colonel Toby Armstrong? Colonel Armstrong was quite the hero, it seems. Awarded the VC, served in the Great War, then India and Afghanistan, Royal Northumberland Fusiliers, tragic that kidnapping business, destroyed him, poor chap. Thank you for your help, I'll check back soon.
That will save the cell from...
Didn't seem like we learned too much of value there. I feel like that was stuff we already knew. I guess we can tell Poirot. Maybe that was just the last thing we needed. Oh wait, wrong car. Really, the situation at hand should be that the baggage car is locked now, and some sinister things are definitely going on inside of it.
Continue the investigation.
Okay, that's not good enough for him. Well, I'm beat. Comment down below if you have any subtle hints and suggestions as to what I should tackle next, because that ham radio was the last thread I was holding on to at the moment, and it just ran out. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I am. I know that I've been getting a little bit fussy with this game lately, but I am enjoying it sincerely.